Dear Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you a story about Peter the Great, Piotr Veliki. This story will be not about all his life, but about his passion for boats, navy, and things concerning these things. Peter the Great was one of the tallest leaders of his time. He was tall, 6 foot 8 inches. More than 2 meters high, 2 meters and 3 centimeters. He was energetic, sometimes impulsive, very well educated, and he didn't like dishonesty, and he could behave very badly towards his enemies or opposition. Peter the Great had a vision of Russia to be a great state. To his reign, Russia didn't have a navy, or a very, very small one, and generally didn't have access to the sea. Peter also saw what needs to be done, and he issued orders to accomplish this vision. Peter also enjoyed the conversation over a mug of beer. Peter was very skilled with his hands, and it is said he was so strong that he could turn silver platter into the scroll. He was very manually able to do things, and he was constantly doing something. He, as one of the few leaders, brought Russia to the modern ages. First, his story I will start with when he was 16 years old. He came to one warehouse and saw a boat. What is this boat? This is English boat. And what's the difference between English boat and Russian boat? The Russian boat cannot go against the wind. I will try it. He tried it, and he was so amazed with this boat that he ordered to build a bigger one on a lake nearby. He enjoyed it so much that he noted that English were very good in ruling the waves. Later, he found out that it's good to have access to the sea. When you want to be good power, reign, you have to have access to the sea to ensure that you have trade, you have access to the information of other nations, and you can also defend yourself. So he tried to attack the fortress of Azov. First, the fortress was with 3,500 people, Turks, his enemies. He attacked it with 35,000 of infantry. First, he attacked one and a second tower that was guarding the access to the sea with heavy chains that you cannot penetrate with the boats to the sea. His attack was successful, but Turks retaliated and captured most of his war machines. He tried to bombard the fort for 3 more months, but wasn't successful. He called his general. General, how long it will take to take this fort? It can take years, to be honest, sir. We are losing more people than they are, and they are constantly receiving supplies from the sea, and also reinforcement. General, command retreat. And he retreated. Next time, he tried with even more force, and he was more clever. He also issued orders to build 30 more sea ships and 1,000 more transport ships. He surprised Turks and captured the fort. He called after this battle General. General, tell me how long we can hold this fort. Sir, we can hold this fort for as long as we have navy for our support. And last time Turks retaliated with 70 or 80,000 people So it can take a while, but eventually we will be defeated. General, hold the fort for me and call my name, call my men. We are leaving. Sir, you are leaving to Moscow. No, to Europe. He went to Europe. He learned in shipyards in Zaandam and Amsterdam and in Dartford. Dartford, for your information, is 1 mile from here. He was learning here how to build ships, and also he was living here as an ordinary workman. Once, King of England came to visit him and asked him, "Why are you staying here? You can have everything in the palace." "King, I'm staying here because I am now ordinary workman. When I need to be a ruler, I will come back and I will be a ruler. But now I need to learn about the ships." And he was learning. Then he came back to his country, to Russia, and also with support of other shipbuilders, crewmen, and commanders of the ships. He built his first real navy of 52 ships, and every ship could hold 500 soldiers on it. Later on, the war with Sweden started. Sweden, in that time, was a very powerful country, ruling Baltic Sea and quite expanding to the neighbors. They attacked Russia, but Peter the Great retaliated and fight back. Once his messenger returned to him, and Peter the Great asked, "So what is it with my ships?" "Sire, we lost more than half our fleet." But messenger continued, "But we won the war." It was war on the sea, and later he won war also on the ground. I was telling about the Peter the Great, only positive sides. He had many negative sides and many negative features. But his features I admire, positive ones, are he learned from everybody and anybody. He didn't care about his status. He had long-term vision of what country had to be and where the country can come. He could choose everybody if he or she was talented for important positions in the state. Generally, he was a great leader. I believe some of you can have his blood. And I also believe that those that don't will grow these features and skills of this great leader. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Peter. Talking about